United losing 2-0 away to Stoke. No, sorry. Away to Arsenal there. Corners FC. Woo! Yeah, my head's a little bit gone. Arsenal were awful. And United were undone by 2 corners. Did we offer enough in that second half? No. Did we offer enough in the first half? No. Was it a policy of containment? Given the fact that we are literally playing with a squad that is not fit for purpose. You really think he wanted to start Ahmad on the bench? You really think he wanted to start Yoro on the bench? No. First 45 minutes we contained. But we were just undone by the same corner over and over and over and over again. And I think that's probably the thing I'm going to say I'm pissed off about after that game. The same corner routine and United not really adapting at any point. Not really trying to shift anything or change anything. I have to say, like, it's ridiculous how consistent they are with the deliveries. But Arsenal literally are 4 or 5 years under Arteta and they are the title. They offered sweet FA. I know we didn't. But we're 4 games in under Amorim. And that first half, United frustrated Arsenal. And we took any sort of energy out of that stadium. You really think Amorim wanted to set United up like that and will do that every time that we go away against top 6 team? No, it's circumstantial. That right now is where he feels he is capable with his team, because if we go and try and play like we did against Everton from the first minute, we wouldn't have the fitness to last the whole game. But I'm just, man, it's just, that's what I feel like after that game. It's not going to be first on the highlights reel, that's for sure. First loss for Amorim, then there shouldn't be any head loss after that game. First thing I want to say. Secondly, oh my God, those fucking corners, man. I mean, Arsenal had nothing going forward apart from those corners. And that's why I'm annoyed. I think I'm also annoyed because United, as a team collective in that first half, there was a lot to like. Was the tempo correct? No, it was slower. Did we offer anything going forward? No, I thought the balls into Højlund should have been sticking more. And the space between the attackers, there was a lot. Garnacho on the left-hand side and Mount on the right-hand side. So any time that we went forward, it was just like nobody could actually pass to anybody else. There wasn't a pass in behind. And United were kind of blockaded by the fact that our attack was so split. But from a control standpoint and from a defensive standpoint, I thought everybody did their job. I thought Madison actually did pretty well up against Saka. Obviously taken off at half-time. I imagine that was pre-planned for Ahmad to come on. But if Amorim had the squad available to him, you know, fit and capable and actually ready to play, Yoro would have started that game. You would have had Ahmad starting that game. I'll tell you one thing I'm really not sure about, right? I'm not sure about Bruno playing deeper. I understand why he did it against, who was it? Bodo Glimt, I think it was. Because he wanted to add more energy in there because of Casemiro and what he did in the first game against Ipswich. He goes, well, we can't have Casemiro and Eriksen playing there again. So he's playing Bruno there a little bit for the energy and a little bit from playmaking from deep. He didn't playmake anything from deep there today. I don't think his passing was particularly good. I would probably say I'd much rather play Bruno further forward, maybe alongside Mount, but then who goes in midfield alongside Ugarte? That's the reason why Bruno's playing there. Something to really take away from that game is it's good to see Lenny Yoro making his debut. But I have to go back to it. As I said, my head is properly gone after that. Like, Arsenal fans just like, and they were cheering at the end. Like Christ almighty, man. Like, they had nothing. I know we had nothing. So who am I to say anything? Like, you just lost 2-0 to this team. Yeah, we did. But it's kind of how I feel. I don't think that, just undone by corners. And of course, United didn't offer enough going forward. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. But it's just, oh my God. Oh. How average they were. I've normally got a lot to say after a game. I really do. I think the fact that United were able to play how we did in that first half, in terms of everybody knew the structure, everyone was organised enough. I hate losing to Arsenal. I really hate losing to Arsenal. And especially in Arsenal that just looked like that. Like, but that's how United looked as well. We are some way off where we want. Hey, look, it's not a bombshell moment. We all know that, right? It's the first loss under Amorim. It's the fourth game under Amorim. It's his first a game against a top 6 team and obviously away from home as well. I'm trying to think of what he would take as a positive out of that game. I think he would take the first half display, which was a policy of containment. It was approach. We went into that game, and that's what it is with the Amorim system. You can play with the back 3 or you can play with the back 5 if you have your wing backs dropping deeper. That's what we did in that first half. That's why Ahmad wasn't playing. Also because Ahmad wasn't fit enough to complete the 90 minutes. That's the only reason he was on the bench. But it worked in that first half. Arsenal they didn't offer any threat whatsoever, like Odegaard and Saka and everything that. No balls in behind. We were defending, and we were defending as an actual collective unit. There were spaces, people were pressing together. We were shutting down spaces together. We actually played like a team that was united in that first half. And then it just got undone by the corner. And how many corners did we concede in that game? Was it like 13, 14? I don't even know. I'm not even sure if we had a corner. But honestly, like Arsenal fans are cheering. It's like they're an NFL special team. Just okay, right, bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Look, I understand. Part of me is jealous for the fact that we cannot swing corners in like that, and with such consistency. And that's why I would credit Rice and Saka for every single ball was on the money the whole time. And it really goes to show you, by the way, this whole idea of being threatening from corners. Like, shut the set. Just put it on the 6-yard, that little space between the 6-yard line and the goalkeeper every single time. Put it with some curve on it, and you're probably going to cause a problem every single time. And that's what Arsenal did. So, fair play to them. You're not going to win a title playing like that. And I'm frustrated. Of course I'm frustrated. Just lost to Arsenal. Who have we got next? Is it Forest on Saturday? I think it's Forest. And then next week we've got City. I think we've got Victoria Pleasant halfway through. Look, Amorim is going to be frustrated. You saw it in the game. And look, has every right to be. And yeah, this is Head Loss FC, this match reaction. I'm going to wrap it up. I hate Arsenal. I hate losing to Arsenal. It's just only Liverpool fans are worse than Arsenal fans. I lived with one at uni, and even after they lost 8-2, he was still shouting in my face. But they got corners.